This is Jason Taylor with the law offices of Jason Taylor. Hope you all are doing well, and as some of you may know, I have a farm, right? And we raise sheep and bees and chickens and whatnot, but Black Sheep Farm. And somebody was asking me with the changes in meat prices right now and the lack of some available meat about eating lamb. They hadn't done it before, and I thought, well, I'm going to share some recipes that are good both on lamb and on other meat. I've had this stuff on venison and beef and pork, so my standard or my standby is lamb, but I have two recipes for you. One's a dry rub and one is a marinade, all right? And the dry rub is a Moorish spice dry rub. So it has a very earthy flavor, and it's a classic Moorish historical flavors. So let me give you the rundown here. It is 3 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of coriander, 1 tablespoon sweet paprika, 1.5 teaspoons cayenne pepper, 1 teaspoon oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt for taste, and I use about half of a teaspoon. Recipe calls for a full teaspoon, but I don't use that much. And a half a teaspoon of black pepper. You take all these ingredients, kind of mix them together. Once you kind of have them all stirred together, put them in a bag, and then you can throw your meat, whatever it is you're doing, and you can do the classic Talladega Nights and do a shake and bake, right? And then you'll enjoy it. It's a wonderful, great flavor, not overly spicy, really delicious. My wife loves it, I love it. Encourage you to try it. And you can try it on anything. You can have it on pork chops. You can have it on lamb chops. You can have it on a venison steak, and do it on anything. The other recipe is one my mom, rest her soul, that was her recipe that we used my whole life growing up. We would do a butterfly leg of lamb on Easter every year, and this was my mom's recipe, and all my siblings and I do lamb on Easter, but I do it all the time, quite frankly. I had some this morning. I eat it literally breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And this is a great marinade, but you can do this on venison. You can do this on any sort of big roast that you want to do, marinade and then do on the grill. And for this, it's a red wine and mint marinade. So we do it historically on a 4 or 5 pound roast, and my mom's recipe called for marinating it for 6 hours. I generally do it for like 3 days. I'll stick it in a bag with this stuff on a Thursday night, and Saturday or Sunday I'll put it on the grill. And I'll flip it, like in the morning when I get up, I'll flip the bag over in the refrigerator. Before I go to bed or later in the afternoon, I'll flip it back and just get those marinades. And when I'm doing it on the grill, I baste it like every 4 or 5 minutes. You keep the juices flowing. But it is 1 cup of dry red wine, 3/4 cup of soy sauce. I use the low salt soy sauce. 4 large crushed garlic cloves, a half a cup of fresh mint chopped, 2 tablespoons fresh bruised rosemary, or you could use 1 cup dry. But rosemary, it's on the stem. I just use my hand, run it between my fingers to take it off the stems, and then kind of twist it in my hands to bruise it and open it up for the marinade. And 1 tablespoon coarse ground pepper. Mix all that together, stick it in a bag, stick your meat in there, marinate it, and then when you do it on the grill, you can either have hot coals, or I typically, because I can't figure out how to read my damn gas grill knobs, I stick it like in the middle halfway, and then I'll put it on there and I'll do it. Basically, the recipe calls for 20 minutes aside. I'll do like between 11 and 15 minutes. I'll flip it, do like 10 more minutes, and then I'll check it. I'll cut a little into it or do a temperature check, and then I'll finish it either way, either more on that side or flip it back. But generally it's like 40 minutes, anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, and it's great. And after you pull it, let it rest like you do with any other meat for 20 minutes, and slice it nice and thin, and savor it and enjoy. I hope you get a chance to try these. If you enjoy them, text us or email us or let us know on Facebook or whatever what you think. Hope you're all well. Stay safe.